Hello, everybody. This is me, Martel. I want to do another appreciation video. Especially with people with disabilities, especially myself being a person with disabilities. Just want to say, sorry for my mess now. That I've been dealing with a lot of stress lately. A lot of turmoil. And music was basically my way to cope and all that. And I'm also, if you notice this hat, there because I love wearing hats. Kind of remind me how Michael Jackson used to wear, fedora hats and stuff like this. I do have a feather somewhere. I gotta look for, like, you know, just to say how much I, appreciate with people with disabilities. Even though, despite my struggles being a person with disabilities itself, and it sucks at times how people belittle us, make fun of us. Part of my terminology calls the R word, even freaks. And I'm not some downer just for the sake of being down. I do have my reasons. But I ain't gonna discuss that on social media and think that people are insensitive jerks and douchebags. It's time that people, need to recognize people with disabilities. No matter what your color, what your gender, what your culture, your background, you deserve to get heard. And I watch a lot of videos where people with disabilities get treated like second class citizens. And I'm trying my best. Despite being a person with disabilities, I always have to be looked as a voice of reason, or just, sometimes we only just humans too. And yeah, it's just morally baffling sometimes. And if you want to know, this is a stress ball. It's a bumpy ball, but nonetheless, though, it's always good to know that we can be treated greatly. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you come from. I gotta look for something real quick. And I do take my medicine, but I don't show on camera because people think, oh, you're just doing it for views or attention and all that. So I don't want to show anybody, I don't have to prove anybody. If they can't respect me, appreciate my time, then, oh well. And it took me decades to realize, being a people pleaser sucks. And it does suck, you know what I'm saying? Because if people don't respect me or my time, what good is that going to do for me in the long run? People just because I want to say this to people with disabilities, physical, mental, or any form of disabilities. Please don't let nobody think you're a fool out here. And this ain't me sound like potentially ways of being, spiteful or anything. You know, sorry, I'm just a little tired. That's how to support like small businesses. I don't know why I'm sweating. All right. Yeah. Turd. I want to make sure I don't lose anything important. My daddy always just told me I was a bad rat. You're blasted right, daddy. Rest in peace, mom and dad. It's hard sometimes to be the only one sometimes. Oh, okay. I was looking for my medical record number. Hallmark. Sorry, wow, I supposed to be talking about something serious. But, I do care about the people, you know what I'm saying? I care about y'all because nobody didn't care for us, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that being said, I always take time out to appreciate the audience. And I know that we supposed to lower ourselves, we supposed to talk all this humble stuff, and all of a sudden, that ain't gonna get us nowhere. And I had to learn for the last couple of years, you gotta be ruthless, you gotta be cold, you gotta be brutal. And especially with your time and money and your investment. And I do want to say this message to people with disabilities. This is going to be the most hurtful thing to me to say this. Don't let no one ever disrespect you. I don't care what your color, what your race, what your background. No matter if they're racist, feminist, or just bullies in general. You know what I'm saying? And it took me nearly 20 years. I just look up the date that I was on YouTube since 2007 to now. I'm very thankful to be here. I'm thankful for y'all support. You know what I'm saying? No matter who and what you are, thank you for just supporting me. Thank you for donating. Thank you for contributing. I'm always thankful. And despite the stress and levels and put my health at risk or so, I just want to let you know that I do care about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Not because for money or anything. It's because y'all mean a lot to me. You know, I'm risking my health, I'm risking my life, but just to say how much I appreciate y'all, you know, because without the people, we're nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm nothing without y'all, you know. And it's really disturbing to see a bunch of social media content creators, you know, artists, film directors, and all that, recording artists don't or producers or so forth don't even appreciate the audience, don't even say thank you to the audience. You know what I'm saying? And this is literally my life. You know what I'm saying? You know, everything I do has a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do has a meaning. You know, and y'all it gave me a lot of purpose, and I know it's hard for y'all to believe sometimes. You know, and I thank y'all for that. You know, especially with people with disabilities. You know, no matter what you are, who you are, they deserve to be appreciated and respected. Do not let the media and social media think it's okay to disrespect you because of your disability. Do not let jobs, companies, anybody to exploit you. You know what I'm saying? And I realize this too. Being exploited sucks. You know what I'm saying? Just because they got money, fame, power, status, connections, whatsoever. I don't even care if they work for the state or the government. You know what I'm saying? You don't let nobody disrespect you. I don't care. I got to all my fair share. I got into legal nonsense because I refused to let them disrespect me. I said, I've been disrespected my whole life. I've been treated like a workhorse. I've been treated worse than a low class prostitute on the street because I'm trying to make an honest living. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I mention, you know, I don't tell jobs I'm disabled, unfortunately. Call me a fake on that one. You know why I don't tell jobs why I have a disability? Because you know, they already look at me like a monster. They look at me like a creature. They look at me with utter disrespect, you know. And I'm sorry for my people with disabilities. You know, I admit I told this one great guy, why do you have to hide sometimes of yourself? Others could come out the closet and be who they are, you know. I don't knock how a person supposed to live that way, you know. Those who are proud coming out, respect y'all for it, you know. And it kind of reminds me of the LGBT kind of thing. People just they proud they could be themselves, accept themselves. That's something actually around me and Winston. We was talking about this too in the podcast, but I'll share here just a little bit, but in a modest way. Basically, talk about wholeness versus fragmentation. Why do I have to put on a mask? Why? But when you try to show your true vulnerable self, they take your kindness for weakness. They take your vulnerability into gullibility. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, this is Martell. I just want to say how much I love y'all, appreciate y'all, respect y'all, and people with disabilities, please try any way you can stand up. Physical, verbal, to mental, communication. I always try to take the time out to listen to y'all because y'all it's very important. The people are the stars. You are the stars. Sound corny and all, but I meant that from the heart. You are all the stars. People with disabilities.